It's been a very long season. First of all, let's talk about Kotoko defense. What is going on? We have Mubarak there. You have Apeu there. We have Maxwell Aljiman. No matter what Kotoko do, okay, I think it's only the recent game that kept taking was against the Douala Stars, and it was one of the best defensive performances they put out. So, what do you think is the matter with the defense? What is wrong with Kotoko defense? Why can't they keep clean sheets in games?
Thank you very much. I think first of all, we must also acknowledge the fact that we are having a bit of injury issues. So we shouldn't forget about that part because Mubarak is, as we are speaking, is injured. Maxwell Aljiman, I've been having my doubts on Maxwell Aljiman because the way people were skipping past him, as if he never existed in the Tamale City game. He gave a brilliant performance against Aduana, and then he gives our expectation, and then he gives you the raw Maxwell Aljiman again. Back to our defense, I think we don't have enough quality in our defense. That's the main problem. We don't have enough quality because if you take Sharif, who is at Chan right now, and Mubarak, who are our first pair of centre back, Apau has been a disaster.
Yes.
Maxwell Aljiman is also very atrocious. You can never rely on him. Look at how Tamale City players were skipping past Maxwell Aljiman. I was like, what? So I think we lack a bit of quality in that department. And I mean, we couldn't replace the people who left in the name of Ibrahim Imoro because I think John Tedeku, who came in, who was supposed to replace Ibrahim Imoro, did a very good job. But then he got injured, and another left back who was also brought in, that Nicolas Bonsu, he seems like he is totally lost in the Kotoko game. Samuel Apia has also never offered any match when given the chance. So I think we need some reinforcement in that department as far as the team is concerned. And the coach really needs to take a good look at the setup because as speaking, I mean, looking at our last match, we played 3 defenders out of the 4 defenders. 3 midfielders in defense out of 4, out of the 4 positions that you could occupy in defense. So I think we are having injury is been an issue, and quality is also the second issue as well. And the third issue will be the setup, how we set up our team as well. So I think those are the main 3 problems that I've seen that is bothering the team right now.
All right. You've actually touched everything concerning defense, but do you think you say something about Imoro and how he was good with crossing, with corners, with free kicks? Sometimes when the game is too tough, Imoro can just pop up, give a great free kick, goals, corner kicks, and crosses. Do you think now it's not about getting replacement? Do you think we can see players, because Kotoko likes buying players for free? Do you think we can see quality players that can actually replace Imoro and Christopher Naty? Because definitely Kotoko needs a right back. Now they also need a left back, a natural left back for John Tedeku. So do you think we can get that quality here in Ghana, and can we get them for free?
I think at the left back place, we are not there is not much of an issue at left back because Tedeku he's been injured for a while. I think it's not going to take long that he comes back. Asma is also very good because we've heard that he's having a lot of private issues as well. That's the reason why he's not featuring. Charles Owusu in one of our games did very well until he just gave that shocker against Olympics when he was substituted in the first half, But for me, Nicolas Osei-Bonsu is we can never rely on him. He's a guy who have shown that I mean, he's not reached the Kotoko level.
Yes,
place that I think, in my opinion, that we should really strengthen is the right back because after Nete left, we have only one right back, which is Samuel Apia, who we got from Mediama. That guy has also, just like I said before, he has shown us, I mean, time and time again that he's not up to the task, he cannot play. So definitely we need a reinforcement I think there are a couple of free agents on the market are speaking, because I was hearing a link between the right back of Legon City, Michael Ampadu. We got linked to him, and there was also an Ivorian left right back as well.
Yeah, so I saw
got linked to. I think they were all free. They were all free agent players to be, if my memory serves me right about what I read. But I think, yeah, if we cannot get any free agent at the moment, we need to invest.
All right.
We need to invest.
All right.
Being a player from the lower division or being a player from the higher division, because Augustine Japan came from the lower division and he delivered.
True. Now I think I think when we are talking about reinforcement, first of all, it's not about the capacity of the players, because we have seen good players that when they come out to Kotoko, they can't withstand the pressure because of how big the club is. But if they go out on loan or they leave Kotoko, they go to other clubs and perform very well. I think they should also be looking at that to see this player is good. Okay, we agree that is good. Can he play for Kotoko? Can he withstand the pressure? Because right now we've seen that that's not the only criteria to play for Kotoko. You can't just be good alone. Because if you are good, you have to have the confidence to play for a big club, to withstand the pressure from the fans, from the media, from radio station, everything. So I think that is one of the aspects the club should be looking at when recruiting players. Do you agree with me?
Bro, you are totally right. I will give you an example. Your own player, Omar Bashir.
Oh, Omar Bashir.
Very fantastic player. Very fantastic player, but
very good. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, but he couldn't play. But I'm talking about, I mean, getting back to that fact, I think some players, I mean, we have also given them chance, like Samuel Apia. We've given him several chances. That guy, whenever he gets the ball, he keeps on giving back passes. He never overlaps. He never shows that he's at that level yet. You know, even though there is a lot of hype around him. Personally, I have to be fair. This is the first time of me having an opportunity to watch him play. But I've also had a few conversations about people who have watched him play during his days at Hazakes or one of the Cape Coast teams. They said he was good before he moved to Mediama. So yeah, I think he's also a typical example of he cannot play for. I mean, we need to see players who have the temperament, who can play, like the Richard Ward Agadasis, like the Sharif Mohammed, the one who just came back from injury. Those guys have the temperament. They want to play. They want to prove a point. And I think that is a very good criteria that we should have a look at when we.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Now, talking about the defense, let's talk about this last thing before we move to the next one. Talking about defense, there have been reports that Kotoko are linked with former Azapuk captain Mohammed Alhassan. Now, before we go into that player is one of my favorite players, Azapuk, because there's one, I don't know if his confidence scares strikers. I don't know, because sometimes I see this guy try and dribble him and see, but once attackers run towards him, it's as if they get scared of him, and he just makes simple tackle and collect the ball. I don't know if it's because I'm looking at I'm looking at him in a biased manner, because you know how Kotoko fans are. We don't say Hazard players are good because he makes it.
That was what I was about to say.
He makes it simple. So, do you think Kotoko can actually do, like, they need him, like he can be of help to Kotoko, he can be useful to Kotoko? Do you think all the stories that have been putting out that Kotoko are in for him, do you want Kotoko to sign Mohammed Alhassan? Do you think Mohammed Alhassan will be an important signing for Kotoko in this January transfer window? You know, earlier I tweeted that Kotoko to sign him to the end of the season. Do you think Kotoko need him in Kumasi to help the club ahead of, towards the end of the season to achieve the goals?
Well, I must admit to the fact that you got me there. I have not watched much about Mohammed Alhassan, to be honest, because I don't watch House of Folk matches. I'm being honest with you.
Okay, that's honest. That's honest.
What I know about him is that he passes very well from the back.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's the only attribute that I know about him.
Yeah,
but
and he's also good with his head.
I have this kind of I have this kind of image about him that he's a bit sluggish. Is that true?
Kind of. Yes, he is. He is, I think. But I think what since you don't know much about it, let me tell you the kind of player he is. I think he knows how to command the defense. He knows how to push, rally everybody. Let's go. We've considered let's go. He knows he has the leadership character in him. He has the leadership spirit in him, and he is also good with his head. So when you need a crucial goal and there's a corner coming, he can go and score you goals. He can, make good interceptions and all that. Then he's also good in tracking back and timing his interceptions and marking and his tackles and everything. He's very good with that. The only thing I think he's not good at is recovery. If he makes a mistake, takes him a little time to recover and go back and cover.
You remember the Mbella nutmeg?
Yes, I remember. That's the thing. If he makes a mistake, there should be someone to cover for him. If not, it will be, disastrous for him. So I think if Kotoko are going for him, it should be a short-term deal because we need to.
Is he a similar player like Mubarak?
Yes, I think. How will I put it? I think the difference between him and Mubarak is that he rallies his teammates more than Mubarak. Yes, his leadership skills are better and more effective than Mubarak's own.
Okay,
that's the difference.
Okay.
Well, since you don't,
we need an experienced player. So
yes. Overall, we need.
Think that he will be good. I mean, yeah, we can have a look at it. I mean, 6 months. 6 months contract will be an ideal one. I mean, it will be a win-win for us because right now we are in crisis.